Hello everyone, you're welcome to this class. So in this class, we want to look at questions on direct and inverse variation that we treated. So let's start with the first one. The first one says the circumference C, that is C, right, of a circle is directly proportional to its diameter. Is directly, that is direct, is directly proportional to its diameter D. So we're not given before we can proceed. So let's change this duration symbol to equation. So that in that case, we're going to introduce a constant. So therefore, it's going to be C equals to KD. And we're now told that C, when C equals to 27, G is equal to 3. So find the relationship between the circumference and its diameter. That is, so we're going to the first thing we're going to do, find the value of the constant and put the value of the constant into this equation here. So that gives us the relationship. So in that case, so C will replace C with 27 and a K times what times D, which is 3. So it is K we are looking for. We divide both sides by 3. So 3 we cancel 3. And a 3 in 27 is what 9. That is K equals to 29. So to now write the relationship, it should then be C into K. The value of K here is 9. Then it should be C equals to 9D. That is option C there. I hope that is very clear. So for question number 2, I think it's an extension of question number 1. The circumference C of a circle is directly proportional to its diameter D. So now find the value of D when C is 27. Now the question now is that we are asked to, after finding the relationship, so we're now looking for the value of D of the diameter when the circumference is 72. So which means we're going to replace C to be 72 here equals to 9D. So it is D that we're looking for. We divide both sides by 9. So 9 we cancel 9. Then D will then becomes what? 8. So 72 divided by 9 is 8. So that is option C as well. So for question number 3 now, to number 3. So for number 3, I think it's still the same thing. So it's still the same thing. Find the circumference when the diameter is 6. So we see come back to the same thing. So C equals to what? 9D. Now we are now looking for the circumference when the diameter is given to be 6. So that means C equals to 9 times what? 6. So which will give us what? 54. That is option C as well. I hope this is very clear. All right. So let's go to question number 4 now. For question number 4, so we have the value Q of a material. So value Q of a material is directly proportional to the square, that is directly proportional to the square of its weight W, square of the weight, that is W squared. If a material weighing 20 kilogram, is worth 500 naira. So that means Q here, you have to be very careful. So the value is talking about the naira value. So that means the Q is 500 naira and the weight is what? Is 20 kilogram. Hope you can see that. So the question is find the value of a material weighing 16 kilogram. So before that, you must first of all get your constant here. So we have to change this to equation. That is going to be Q equals to K W what? W squared. So with that, whether you're asked to find the relationship or not, you must get your relationship first. So that's going to give us 500 equals to K multiplied by 20 squared, right? So 20 squared now, so this would then be equals to, and 20 squared is 400, right? That is 400K, then 500. So divide both sides by 400, right? So this cancel this. So then the value of our constant, which is K, equals to 5 all over 4. So you can leave it like this. But what we're asked to look for is the value of the material. That is, we're looking for the value of Q. So before that, we put the value of the constant in the equation. That's going to be equals Q equals to 5W squared all over 4. So this is the relationship between the value and the weight of the material. So now, with that, we're looking for find the value of a material weighing 16 kilograms. That is, we're looking for Q and we have W to be what? W equals to 16 kilogram, right? So that means we're going to have 5 times W, which is 16 squared all over what? All over 4. So we find this 16 squared. So let's find 16 squared gives us 256. That is 5 multiplied by 256 divided by what? 4. So we can do everything times 5 divided by 4. So that gives 320. This gives us 320 naira. That is option what? A. Then go to question number 5 now. For question number 5, so it's still an extension of question number 4. So find the weight of a material worth this. So we are looking for the weight now, and we're given the value. So that means C is given to be 720 naira. Then we are looking for what? For the weight. So, and don't forget the relationship is 5W squared all over what? All over 4. So we now put the value of C here, which is 720 equals to 5W squared all over 4. So we can cross multiply here. So when we cross multiply, we have 5W squared equal to 720 times 4. So let's do that straight. 720 times 4. And that gives 2,880. So the divide both side by 5. So you divide it by 5 divided by 5. So that gives 576 W squared. So for you to get the weight now, W, so we're going to square root both sides. That's square root 576. So square root of the answer, that gives what? The weight will then be what? 24 kilogram. How this is very, very clear. Okay. So that is option A as well. So we go to question number 6 now. For question number 6, so the question number 6 is an inverse variation, indirect variation. So we have if M varies inversely, question number 6, M varies inversely, that's 1 all over as N. So let's change this one. This will be M equals to K all over N. Right, so we are given the value of M to be 4 over 3, and N is what? 9 divided by what's 9. So we'll cross multiply here as well. That's going 3K equals to 4 multiplied by what's 9. Alright, so divide both sides by 3. 3 cancel 3. 3 here 1, 3 here 3. So therefore K equals to what? 12. So that's the value of our constant. So the question asks us what is the value of M? What is the value of M? This is the constant here. And that's answer the question to question number 7. What is the value of the constant? 12, which is option D for question 7. For question 7, the option is D, which is 12. We just got it now. So for question 6 now, if M varies inverse, so find what's the value of M when N is 6. So what's the value of M? So before that, we put the value of K in our equation here. So that will be M equals to 12 over N. So what we're looking for is M when N is 6. That is 12 over 6, which is equal to 2. M is equal to 2. That is option A. So we have used this to answer question 6 and 7. So move to question 8 now. I hope this is very clear. So okay. So question 8 now. For question 8, according to Boyle's law, so the pressure P of the pressure P of a given mass of a gas at a constant temperature varies inversely, that it varies inversely as its volume V over V, varies inversely as V. So if P, so before that, that's P equals to K over what? Over V. Now if P is 60, that is 60. So we are looking for so we're looking for the value of the constant here. That's going to be K all over V is given as 40, right? So from here now we can cross multiply, right? That K equals to 60 times 40, and that's going to give us 2400. That's the value of the constant. So this one will now put, so our relationship will then be P equals to 2400 all over V, the volume, right? So the question is that find the formula connecting P and V, which is this. So which one would then be the answer? 2004, P equals to 2400 over V. So that is option B there. Then for question number 9, and this is going to be extension of it. For question number 9, according to the same thing. So find the value of P when V is 12. So we're looking for P now, question number 9. We're looking for P when V equals to 12. So that is 2400 divided by 12. 12 here 1, 12 here 2. So that means P equals to what? 200. Then the last question here, question number 10. I hope I'm not too fast. So for question number 10, the intensity I of a wave varies inversely, that's 1 all over, as the square of the distance d, as the square, that is d square from the source. So let's change this one to, that is going to be I equals to k over d squared. So if I is 250, intensity is 250, so that is 250 equals, right, equals 250 equals k all over d, that is 30 squared. So we make this one over 1, we cross multiply. Therefore k equals to 250 multiplied by 30 squared now will give us 30, 30. So that gives us 900. So which means the value of the constant here is 250 multiplied by 900 times 250. That gives 225,000. 225,000, right? So that's the case. The question is find the value of I when d is equal to 25. So we can then put this in our equation. That's going to be I equals to 225,000 all over d square. So this is the relationship. That's not what we're looking for. But the question asks us to find the value of I, that is the intensity, when d is 25. That is 225,000 all over 25 squared. Right, so that means 25 squared gives us 625. So that's going to be 225,000 divided by what? 625. So let's divide and see what we're going to have. That is 225,000 divided by 625, and that gives us 360. So that is option C. I hope this is very clear. So that is that on this video. This is where we're going to stop, and we'll meet in our next video. Bye for now.